Robert.
And I'm Vanessa.
I'm Travis.
And we are late to the party, and we are back for another Better Late Than Never, our retro reaction for movies gone by of the past. And we have no clue what Travis has in store for us today.
Nope.
Oh, it is a classic.
Oh,
That's what he's saying about all of them.
this is like playing in the wheel, and this is the classics, and now I'm getting all
Well,
sweaty.
this one is from who I have said is a comedic god.
Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson, he's pretty funny.
Mel Brooks.
I love Mel Gibson. I'm glad he's coming back into the movie.
So it's Mel Brooks.
Maybe.
Maybe. Freaking Tim Allen over here.
Either way, this is a classic from back in the day, and it is a great spoof movie.
Mel Brooks.
Let's find out.
Spaceballs? Nope, I know it by that shot. I know exactly what it is. There it is.
High anxiety. Right?
Well, you have anxiety right now?
No, that's the name of the movie, called High Anxiety, right?
So young.
Oh my God! Wow! Hey, Doc, look at this! What a view! Spectacular! I can see it from here. It's very nice. Do you mean to say that Dr. Richard Thorndike, one of the world's greatest
Love
psychiatric
Harvey
authorities,
Korman.
is suffering from high anxiety?
And Cloris Leachman as well.
So young there.
I want to kill him. It'd be an honor to kill him. Please let me kill him.
Get away from the door.
Mrs. White.
We're
Lily
dealing
Von Stoop.
with sick people here. You understand? Dangerously sick people.
Where is this babe? Where is he? They took him to... What's your sign?
I'm sorry. It's unlisted.
No, wait, you don't understand. It's very clear to me.
He even had his own freaking song.
To give in. Anxiety.
Title track.
And remember, folks, be good to your parents. They've been good to you.
You the hug.
Anxiety. You win.
What a dramatic airport. So good. The trailer very much done in that like Hitchcock-esque style as well.
I've only seen it once. I barely remember it.
Vanessa, now we gotta get you to watch High Anxiety.
It's becoming a trend where we're making you have to watch things.
Late to the Party is actually based off of Vanessa.
It is. There's some in there that I've seen.
Titanic.
Yes. See, I never wanted to watch anything else. That's why I just wanted to watch Titanic.
True. A lot of these movies, especially stuff from Mel Brooks and Steve Martin, all come from my parents and my mom. She was huge fans of them, so I watched them, and of course I fell in love with them. And the movie that's 40 years old, I still love and watch and just laugh my ass off every time I see it.
High Anxiety, and it's funny because I've never grew up as like a Hitchcock fan, and I never really retained a lot of like the pop culture phenomenons that came from Hitchcock movies.
But I bet the older you got, the more you saw Hitchcock's movies, and then you saw the references in this, and made it funnier.
But that was the connection, is anytime I did see a reference that was to Hitchcock, I would equate it to High Anxiety, and I was like, oh, that must be Hitchcock, because That's High Anxiety. So it was like I would reference everything to High
So-
Anxiety.
So like in Psycho, the scene where he's staring with the
High Anxiety.
You already thought of the
was first,
newspaper.
yeah. When I went to Universal Studios and they show you in like the old soundstage where they go through how they made that scene, first thing I thought was like, oh, that was my first introduction to Psycho and Hitchcock was that scene. But I had already seen High Anxiety, so I thought of High Anxiety. Oh, like the newspaper going around the drain. Here's your paper! Here's your paper! You happy? Ah! And that's the thing is like it like these movies introduced me to such amazing actors like Madeline Kahn and Harvey Korman, Cloris Leachman, and of course Mel Brooks. I mean, he's one of the few that can do it.
They loved his spoof movies because they happened to be in his movies from that point on too. You know?
The Mel Brooks movies that this was never one of those that I was like associate with Mel Brooks. Really, it was more Spaceballs, and then later on you had
Blazing Saddles.
Blazing Saddles. But I was talking like Robin Hood Men in Tights,
Blazing Saddles,
and
Dracula,
then
Dead and Loving
Dracula and Dead and Loving It. Like Dracula and Dead and Loving It was actually the first Mel Brooks movie that I've ever saw because of my mom. My mom loved that movie, so she would watch that movie.
Which one? Dracula Dead and Loving It? I'm drinking wine and eating shit. But yeah, for me it was High Anxiety, it was Spaceballs, it was Blazing Saddles,
In
it
my
was
mind, I went
History
from-
of the World Part 1.
The same in my mind. I went from Dracula, Dead and Loving It to Ghostbusters. Woo, but the woo.
Oh,
But that
woo.
Peter McNichol.
Uh-huh.
And that's the thing is Mel Brooks has an eye for talent. He
Yes.
always has an eye for talent, and he keeps a lot of the same people throughout him. Even freaking what's his name? Freaking I can't remember, but he's in all the Dick Van Patten.
Dick Van Patten.
Dick Van Patten, because he's in Spaceballs. He's in this. He dies in the car
Yes.
with the reading right aloud. Ah! And he's all screaming in the car.
I hate that guy.
And then, of course, he's in Robin Hood Men in
Yeah.
Tights. Hey, how that? I hate that guy. So yeah, he carries a lot of the same actors, even if it's just a lovely.
And from what
cameo.
the documentaries I've seen, it's not just Mel Brooks. These actors want to work with Mel Brooks again.
Of course they do. Why wouldn't you? The man's a genius. The guy's brilliant.
God. And
Yeah.
as I said before, the day he passes will be a day of mourning for me.
It'll be a day of mourning for everybody.
I love everything he's done, even now to Get Smart, you know? I just love it.
TV side of things, absolutely. Get Smart, Don Adams, another incredible show from the mind of Mel Brooks. But yes, High Anxiety, it's always a pleasure to see anything from it, even the trailer.
I'm sorry, I don't know if I asked you this question. Would you watch this movie from this trailer?
Probably not.
Why? It's just all over the place?
Yeah, I would just be like, wait, what's going on? Like, it just...
Truth be told, this is probably one of his
Lesser famous?
lesser famous films. Yeah. But I still love it. It's still great, and it's a really good spoof movie.
It
If you're
is.
gonna take
Like,
movies
some
and
of
make
them
fun
I'm just like, like, it wasn't funny. Maybe it's, like, funny in context of the story, like, in the movie.
And that brings up not showing the funny things in the trailer. Because
Yeah.
he doesn't show the funny things in the
Exactly,
trailer.
which is good, but then...
Well, enough to let you know that it is a comedy.
Right.
But yes.
And that's the thing,
Like,
too.
the only part that I was, like, chuckling, he's like, I can see it very much from down here, and he's, like, scooting on the side of the thing. That was kind
Well,
of funny.
he goes through like these the hypnosis moments too, with the his parents fighting and him falling over. Spoilers, but yeah, his origin of his high anxiety is great, and I
Well,
love it. I can't wait.
Have you guys seen this 40-year-old movie? Did you like it?
I was about to say I can't wait to check it out. But, I've seen it many times. But
What about you guys? Did you like it? Tell us about it. Tell us what you like about it. Tell us what you like about Mel Brooks, and if he's done anything for you, because he's really my going force about loving comedy movies. So
leave us alone, Mel Brooks. But yeah, tell us down below. Send more Travis.
yeah, send me more
trailers to
trailers
Travis.
to take a look at
Yes.
it.
So he can show us as well. Thank you guys. You can like and you can subscribe.
And you do the thing on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Stardust.
All the social networking gin joints. We'll have Vanessa watch High Anxiety again and give her impression again. On Stardust. You can check out that app. Go there. Follow us right off the bat. And you'll see our reactions to some of the past movies that Vanessa has never seen. And that will be her review and impression right there in 30 seconds or less.
Yep.
Kick into the Patreon, feel the party, keep the party going. You get these videos 2 days earlier. We usually do like a throwback Thursday for these videos, but you get them on Tuesday if you're a patron. So thank you for all those that do that. Thank you for those that watch this. And now it's time to say goodbye. High Anxiety, you win.